I'm going to be completely honest. Didn't see Cleveland in the mix for this.
No.
They moved a lot. Colin Sexton, a couple other players, 3 first-round picks, a couple swapped to be swapped later.
Makes sense.
I mean, we knew this was coming, but, Utah's pretty much full rebuild now. Let's tear it all down and start over.
Mm-hmm.
That's Danny Ainge's MO, ain't it?
I was going to say.
He gets rid of everybody and gets picks.
That's what he's got. And he's got, I think, 9 unprotected picks or something
like
through
that.
2029. 13 unprotected picks through 2029 for Danny Ainge and the Utah Jazz. So
and they gave Colin Sexton a new deal when they acquired him. I think it's like 4 years, $72 million. But Cleveland was trying to trade Colin Sexton anyway.
A lot of people like this move. I don't.
Why not?
I don't like this move because Donovan Mitchell is the type of player who has to have the ball in his hands a lot of the times.
So you think he's going to take it away from Darius Garland?
Darius Garland, it ain't happening. You just made the All-Star team. You had an exceptional year last year. Why? Because Sexton wasn't there to take the ball out of your hand. Now you're the primary ball handler. Now you got this guy coming in. Are you going to take a back seat? I just don't see it working, man. Don't get me wrong now. It might, but I don't see it working because Darius Garland, he's stepping into that light. And he ain't about to let that light shine on somebody else because he's made the All-Star team. He's showing everybody that he can carry a team and get them to the playoffs. So it's going to be very difficult for Donovan Mitchell to say, I'm Spider. I need the ball too. I need my 30 points a game. So it's just it ain't Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen in that backcourt. So I just don't see it happening too well.
Think he's gonna have to. I think they're both gonna have to work on that because one thing that he didn't have when in Utah was another guy really, I guess, in that backcourt to where he could, in a sense, I guess, get help or in a sense defer to. And I know most stars aren't used to deferring to other people, but when you're going to a team that has a Darius Garland that's coming off All-Star year, you're having, your front court and Jared Allen and Mobley there. You have your front court secured for years. And adding another backcourt guy with Darius Garland, y'all going to have to work that out if you're going to win.
Yeah. Whoever the coach is there, I don't know what his name is, but he got a
JB
lot of work
Bickerstaff.
ahead of him. Oh, he got a lot of work ahead of him because you got to figure that out because you got to think about it. I wasn't even going to mention Mobley. He got to get his touches.
Oh, yeah.
And we seen it. Spider ain't too big on dumping that bitch on the inside. He ain't dumping it on the inside now. So
you
let me just say that.
Get used to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't see Cleveland in the mix for this.
I didn't either.
I really didn't. And then
again,
I was
New York thing that happened.
That's what I was. I mean, I thought they were going to do something because it's and granted it's the Knicks and they always bait you with, we're going to make this move. And then they don't make the move.
Yeah. The East just got even more interesting. So what do you have? Well, you say you don't see it working, but let's say it does work. Where do you see Cleveland now falling in the rankings when it comes
6.
You see them as a 6 seed?
They still 6 seed.
Okay.
You think about who's ahead of them. Celtics.
Okay.
Philly.
For now.
Yeah. Hold on now. Philly.
No. I meant the Celtics. I mean the Celtics for now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then we didn't talk about the best player in the game, Greek Freak, Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they get Middleton back.
Yeah.
I'm like, and then your boys down the street gonna be battling to Atlanta, because they just came off a disgusting season. They were like, we've always made it to the finals.
Yeah.
So you got that, and we got so many teams. So if you look at the East, they're strong, man. And I'm not even going to talk about Brooklyn. They can figure that shit out in Brooklyn.
And that's the thing.
That's
you got
4 right there off the top.
You talk about people with work.
And we ain't mentioned Miami. So
that's true.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So even though Cleveland made a move, they still got a hell of a hill to climb.
That's
because
true.
those other teams that were the top tier, they didn't lose a beat. They still just as good as they were last year or better.